In the vast and often perilous theater of the natural world, survival is the ultimate prize. For countless species, the key to enduring another day lies not in brute strength or sheer speed, but in the evolution of truly extraordinary biological tools. These are not merely adaptations. They are living, breathing marvels of engineering, unique organs developed over millennia for the sole purpose of self-defense. From chemical warfare to biological armor, the animal kingdom is replete with creatures that have mastered the art of protection in ways that can seem almost fantastical, a testament to the relentless ingenuity of life itself. These remarkable adaptations are a direct response to the constant pressures of predation. In the intricate dance between hunter and hunted, every advantage counts. An animal that can deter, confuse, or incapacitate an attacker gains a precious few moments to escape, ensuring its genes are passed on to the next generation. This ongoing evolutionary arms race has given rise to some of the most bizarre and fascinating organs on our planet. Each one tells a story of survival, a narrative written in the language of biology, demonstrating how life, in its endless quest to continue, finds the most astonishing solutions. Join me as we journey across continents and into diverse ecosystems to witness these living superpowers firsthand. We will explore the hidden mechanisms and the intricate chemistry behind nature's most effective defense systems. From the explosive glands of a tiny beetle to the blinding ink of a deep-sea mollusk, we will uncover how these unique organs function and why they are so crucial for survival in the wild. Prepare to be astounded by the sheer creativity and complexity of the natural world's very own defenders. Here, in the leaf litter of the forest floor, a miniature drama unfolds. The bombardier beetle, a creature no larger than a thumbnail, scurries about its business. It may seem vulnerable, an easy meal for a hungry predator, such as this hunting ant or a prowling frog, but this unassuming insect holds a secret weapon, a marvel of chemical engineering housed within its own body. Deep inside its abdomen are two separate chambers, each containing a different chemical compound, hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. On their own, they are relatively harmless, a quiet potential waiting to be unleashed. When threatened, the beetle initiates a remarkable and violent reaction. It contracts the muscles around these chambers, forcing the two chemicals into a third, thicker-walled vestibule. Here, they mix with a cocktail of enzymes that act as powerful catalysts. The result is an instantaneous and explosive chemical reaction. The mixture heats to the boiling point of water, and the pressure builds to a critical level. It is a moment of pure, controlled chaos, a biological bomb being armed and readied in a fraction of a second, all in response to the shadow of a looming threat. With astonishing precision, the beetle aims a flexible turret at the tip of its abdomen directly at its attacker. It then releases the superheated, noxious spray with a distinct popping sound. A cloud of boiling, foul-smelling quinone gas erupts, scalding and repelling the would-be predator. The frog, taken completely by surprise, recoils in pain, its sensitive skin burned by the chemical assault. The beetle, having deployed its extraordinary defense, calmly walks away, a testament to how even the smallest of creatures can possess the power of a tiny volcano. Across the woodlands and grasslands of the Americas, another creature announces its presence not with a roar or a charge, but with a warning of a far more pungent nature. The skunk, with its distinctive black and white coat, ambles with a confidence that belies its size. This confidence is well earned, for it possesses one of the most infamous and effective deterrents in the animal kingdom. The striking pattern is not for camouflage. It is a bold advertisement, a clear signal to all would-be aggressors to keep their distance, lest they face the odorous consequences. The source of this power lies in a pair of highly specialized anal scent glands located on either side of its rectum. Each gland is about the size of a grape and is equipped with a nipple-like nozzle that the skunk can aim with remarkable accuracy. These glands produce and store a potent, oily liquid, a complex cocktail of sulfur-containing compounds called thiols. These are the same chemicals that give rotting flesh and garlic their unpleasant smells, but concentrated here to an almost unbearable degree, creating a scent that can be detected from over a mile away. When a threat, like this curious coyote, ignores the skunk's initial warnings, a stomping of feet, a raised tail. The final defense is deployed. With powerful muscle contractions, the skunk can spray its foul concoction up to 15 feet. The liquid is not just overwhelmingly smelly, it is also intensely irritating, capable of causing temporary blindness if it hits the eyes. The coyote, now enveloped in the nauseating mist, abandons its hunt immediately, gagging and rubbing its face in the dirt in a futile attempt to escape the lingering, suffocating stench. The skunk has won the encounter without a single bite or scratch. In the forests of North and South America, a slow-moving rodent makes its way through the trees. The porcupine seems an easy target for predators, lacking the speed to flee or the ferocity to fight in a conventional sense. But its body is a living fortress, covered in a formidable coat of around 30,000 sharp, stiff quills. These are not ordinary hairs. They are highly modified structures, composed of keratin, the same material as our fingernails. Each quill is a masterpiece of defensive design, light yet incredibly strong, and ready to be deployed at a moment's notice. Contrary to popular myth, the porcupine cannot throw its quills. Instead, they are very loosely attached to the skin and detach with the slightest touch. When a predator, perhaps this bobcat, gets too close, the porcupine will turn its back, raise its quills, and chatter its teeth as a warning. If the attacker persists and makes contact, it receives a painful surprise. The quills embed themselves instantly into the predator's flesh, detaching from the porcupine and remaining lodged in the unfortunate aggressor. A painful and persistent reminder of its failed attack. The true genius of the quill lies in its microscopic structure. The tip is covered in tiny, overlapping, backward-facing barbs. These barbs act like a ratchet, allowing the quill to penetrate flesh with astonishing ease, requiring less pressure than a hypodermic needle, but making it incredibly difficult and painful to remove. As the predator moves, its own muscle contractions can cause the quills to work their way even deeper into its body, potentially causing severe injury or infection. The bobcat, now studded with painful spines, retreats to lick its wounds, leaving the porcupine to continue its peaceful foraging. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, in the cold and perpetual darkness, lives one of nature's most primeval and peculiar survivors, the hagfish. This eel-like creature has remained virtually unchanged for over 300 million years, and a key to its long-term success is a defense mechanism that is as bizarre as it is effective. The hagfish is a bottom dweller, often scavenging on the carcasses of fallen giants. But when it becomes the target itself, perhaps by a passing shark, it reveals its unique and rather revolting talent. Lining the length of the hagfish's body are between 70 and 200 pairs of slime glands. These are not ordinary mucus producers. Each gland contains two types of cells, one that produces a mucus-like substance and another that creates long, tightly coiled protein threads. When the hagfish is bitten or feels threatened, these glands erupt, releasing the contents into the surrounding seawater. It is a reaction that is both immediate and dramatic, a biological trap sprung from the depths of its ancient lineage. Upon contact with salt water, the coiled protein threads instantly unravel and expand, mixing with the mucus and the water to form a vast quantity of thick, gelatinous slime. A single hagfish can turn a bucket of water into a bucket of slime in mere seconds. For a gill-breathing predator like the shark, this is catastrophic. The slime clogs its gills, effectively suffocating it. The shark, caught in this suffocating web, is forced to release the hagfish and retreat, desperately trying to clear the viscous substance from its vital respiratory organs. The hagfish, meanwhile, ties itself in a knot to scrape the excess slime off its own body and swims away unscathed. In the vibrant and bustling world of the coral reef, deception and illusion are powerful tools for survival, and few are greater masters of this art than the cuttlefish. This intelligent mollusk is renowned for its ability to change its skin color and texture in the blink of an eye, a dazzling display used for camouflage and communication. But when camouflage is not enough, and a predator like this moray eel lunges from its hiding place, the cuttlefish deploys a different kind of illusion, one born from a specialized internal organ. This organ is the ink sac, a muscular bag connected to its digestive system. Inside, the cuttlefish produces and stores a dark pigment, primarily composed of melanin. the same pigment that gives human skin and hair its color. This is not just a simple liquid. It is mixed with mucus to give it substance and shape when released into the water. The cuttlefish has precise control over this sac and can deploy its contents in a number of strategic ways, turning a desperate moment into a clever escape. As the eel strikes, the cuttlefish contracts the muscles around the ink sac, forcing a jet of the dark, viscous liquid out through its siphon. It can release a large, amorphous cloud that acts as a smokescreen, obscuring the predator's vision and allowing the cuttlefish to dart away unseen. More cleverly still, it can release smaller, more cohesive blobs of ink mixed with mucus, known as pseudomorphs. These false bodies hold their shape for a moment, mimicking the size and form of the cuttlefish itself, tricking the predator into attacking the decoy, while the real cuttlefish, having paled its skin for contrast, makes a swift and silent getaway. From the boiling spray of the bombardier beetle to the suffocating slime of the hagfish, we have witnessed the sheer brilliance of evolutionary design. The unique organs we've explored today are far more than mere biological curiosities. They are the shields, the decoys, and the secret weapons that have allowed these species to thrive in a world filled with danger. Each mechanism is a finely tuned solution to a life-or-death problem, a testament to the incredible pressures that shape the diversity of life on our planet. They demonstrate that survival is not always about being the strongest or the fastest, but often about being the most inventive. These remarkable adaptations showcase the endless ways in which animals protect themselves, turning parts of their own bodies into sophisticated tools of defense. The porcupine's quills, the skunk's scent, the cuttlefish's ink, all are powerful reminders of the intricate and often invisible battles for survival that are fought every single day. The natural world is an arena of constant innovation, where over millions of years, life has produced an arsenal of superpowers that would rival any work of fiction. It is a profound illustration of the creativity inherent in the evolutionary process. The story of animal defense is a vast and captivating one, and we have only scratched the surface. The ingenuity of nature is boundless, with countless other species possessing their own extraordinary methods of protection. The world is full of these hidden wonders, waiting to be discovered. I invite you to share your own favorite examples of nature's defense mechanisms in the comments below. What animal superpower do you find most fascinating? Thank you for joining me on this journey.